Was Splatoon 3 a mistake? Now I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, Four Eyes, you love Splatoon 3. I know. But let me give you some context and just hear me out. Splatoon 3 shouldn't have been released on the Nintendo Switch, but the Nintendo Switch 2. But before I get into my explanation, I just want to give a quick thank you. We've hit 300 subscribers, and I am beyond blessed. You guys are amazing, unless you are the little rats who watch my videos and aren't subscribed. Just kidding, I love you too. But subscribe, it's free. Splatoon 2 released not too far into the Switch's lifespan. Honestly, Splatoon 2 is what made me want to get a Nintendo Switch. I wasn't going to buy a Switch without being able to play Splatoon. But I was actually really surprised when they stopped updating Splatoon 2 and decided to work on the next Splatoon game only a few years after its release. When Nintendo announced Splatoon 3, I was like, already? I honestly think Nintendo should have waited, and here's why. I want you to think about the differences between Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3. New weapons, and honestly very mediocre story mode, some small changes to Salmon Run, and slight graphic changes. When I saw the new Splatoon 3 trailer, I was kinda like, this just looked like an expansion pack of Splatoon 2. Put Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 side by side. Can you tell a difference? I can tell because I play Splatoon, but the average gamer seeing both games will look at you and just say, what's the difference? And I'm just being honest, don't get me wrong. I love Splatoon, I really do. But just hear me out a little bit more before you go into my comment section and start typing me death threats. What if Nintendo waited? They kept updating Splatoon 2 with new seasons, testing out maybe new multiplayer modes, adding new colors, adding more outfits, or I don't know. Just listen to the Splatoon community who actually plays and loves the game, because I know y'all at Nintendo hear our cries about how absolutely horrible the online services are in Splatoon 3 and have done nothing to fix it. Anyway, test out the waters and see what the community likes, what we don't like, so when you make the next game it's even better than the previous game and actually is different and people can tell. Also, take your time making a great single player story mode. Splatoon 3's story, to me, just felt all over the place. Don't get me wrong, Splatoon lore is definitely chaotic, but Splatoon 3 doesn't really build on the lore of this universe like Splatoon 1 and 2 did. You fight the Mammalions for the majority of the game. You are introduced to Fry, Shiver, and Big Man throughout the story, but then at the end you fight Mr. Grizz in space? What? How does this make any sense? And 2, how does this build on the Splatoon universe? It doesn't. I wish Nintendo would have just taken their time and make a compelling story for us as gamers to fall in love with and really get down to the core of who these characters are rather than just surface level. Imagine if Splatoon 3 was a Switch 2 launch title. Imagine if Nintendo took their time to actually build on this amazing universe. I guarantee you this would be a selling point for sure for the new Switch. But now we have to wait a few more years for a new game because Nintendo wasn't patient. Imagine the difference graphically. Splatoon in 4K at 120 FPS? That would be amazing. So the big question was whether Splatoon 3 was a mistake. I don't think so. But Splatoon 3 could have been so much more in my opinion if Nintendo just waited and was patient. I am really excited for the announcement of Splatoon 4, hopefully sometime in the near future. But like I said before, I love Splatoon 3. It's my most played game on my Switch and probably of all time. I am just really passionate and love Splatoon so much that I want to see it succeed and succeed well. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Was Splatoon 3 a mistake? If you like videos like these, please like and subscribe down below, and as always, I hope you enjoy.